Welcome to a zerok large team game. Well, a pretty standard map, one we've seen a million times before, but of course this time in a little bit of a different flavor, because it's a lot bigger. At least that's what it feels like. As in, I'm pretty sure it is a lot bigger. Anyways, over here we've got shipyards, amphibots, more amphibots, alright. More amps, alright. Even more amphibots, wow. Tanks, airplanes, Odin already early. More amphibots and hovers. For now, just only one player hovers. This one has not placed yet. Right, visitors on this side, we've got hovers, amphibots, cloakbots, gunships, airplanes, shields, hovers. Surprisingly few amphibots. Only a single amphibot factory right now. Seems like it. Alright. And this time, also Amp already doing a good job. I mean, it's already hurting the welder. And there is actually quite a bit of reclaim. 1,000 reclaim in front. And is that pure metal? Yeah, 1500 metal reclaim. And good maxes. 4.3 each. Whereas a normal one is 2.3. So that's a significant amount better. It really is. Securing that already should be a very good thing for Northwest. Having that instant eco through reclaim and those maxes on lockdown as well. I'm not going to say it's going to win in the game, of course it's not. I mean, you can't say that this early on, but it's definitely a significant boost. Still, technically, worse eco right now. Hovers, alright, just going to move through. No defenses there. Do you have any radar close by? Doesn't look like it, only the commander. And you do now see it, alright, but this number of daggers is not enough. So they're still going to move through. If they just keep running, they will take the Wasp down, they will take Eco down. Because no one else is moving their forces here either. So they can actually just take down like 6-7 maxes. No issues, I think. Because Mace would have to go all the way around, can't just move up over here. Meanwhile, the ducks on the other side are also being really annoying. And you just have worse dagger numbers, so that's also going to be an issue for Northwest. And help indeed. Finally, you say that. Right, Swifts, not good against ground units, of course. Though daggers are really low HP, so they are not awful, but on the other hand, daggers are quite good against just, well, hitting Swifts, because they have like instantly hit weapons. And Odin. Alright, Odin already, and not an advanced Geo, but Geo is going down. Commander, hurt but not dead. Right, how many have gone down? Like 5 maxes already, and another 4 can soon follow. Daggers, due to their speed, are amazing at just running through. Such open and flat maps is amazing for them. Though, watch out because you are clumped up. Enemy daggers would like that. Moving through, can take another max down. Not sure what that commander is doing. Where are you going? No idea. Over here, ducks are moving through. These should all die. Or barely not, alright, that's also fine. But at least they should be cleaned up quite easily by the Harpy. These 4 ducks might be able to accomplish something, but if the Stinger goes up, and otherwise just with that commander, they probably can't do a whole lot. Still though, daggers were able to move through, didn't even all die. Feel like most of them survived even. And that was a big blow to Northwest's economy. Taking down 6-7 maxes. Even in a large team game, that's still a big setback. Of course, they do have the middle, mostly. Are able to reclaim that quite well as well. These caretakers pretty much out of range. But 2 Blitz are at least trying their best, but, well, with that commander here, not the easiest. So one blitz going down, and meanwhile Team Northwest still has that position. 4 of the maxes have been secured, only 1 for Team Southwest. So does now, well, at least in the middle, have a way better eco. In terms of water, of course, Northwest has lost that completely on the northern side. And over here they do have a couple of the maxes. And of course, in their base, they're not even trying to get that back up. At least it doesn't really look like they're trying. So because of that, eco for Southwest is at least better. But if they just secure their own maxes again, and are still able to keep the middle, Northwest's economy should be a lot better. Geothermal is up, not linked yet, but it seems like linking the grid isn't the most important right now, just looking at the color. So that's fine. Double, quadruple mace even. So yeah, these daggers and flails are not going to do anything. They have to retreat. Ducks are interesting though, because I'm not sure if mace is able to hit ducks. I don't think so. And indeed, seems like they're not able to do that, which means that only the daggers here are able to hit these ducks. As long as the ducks spread out, they could do some damage. However, seems like they're not really doing that and have mostly been cleaned up. Claymore here as well, so soon there will be a little bit more anti-summoning, like anti-underwater target as well. Odin did go down in the middle. Is it a big setback? Yes. But it's also not that bad. I mean, it hurts, of course, because it's 1100 value, I believe. Here it is. Factory, it is 1500. Okay, even worse than I thought. Oh well. I mean, Southwest's attrition is still 120%. Quite nice. And we'll... Actually, just a single chainsaw is not enough against Odin, right? So they can just move in here again. I think so. In the middle, gunships are doing their best. Single gas tower, but that's not enough. And planes, are you going to bomb the gunships? Does not look like you are. Right. At least taking down that max, it's nice. But losing a little bit more of your forces, I think. Though I don't actually see any of them. At least not a significant amount of reclaim there. But still, they should be able to get that one back up. Over here, Phoenix are bombing the hovers. Alright, that's very nice. Does slow that push down quite a bit, though. With double mace, double lance, another 3 mace coming in as well. You can still just push over here. You know those Phoenix are out of commission for a while. And your lance are full HP. Of course, the issue is that you don't have any anti-air. So you would need your raptors close by. And give me a few of those raptors, please. Okay, bat. I mean, if those raptors are close, the Phoenix can't really engage, and you should be able to push this quite well. With the enemy air force as well, it's going to be difficult to make your air superiority over here. And Phoenix are already coming back. On the other side, in the sea, with multiple claymores, dealing with those ducks shouldn't be too bad, but of course, ducks are quite strong as well. So it all depends on AoE and clumped upness and all that. Daggers, once they are hit by a Phoenix, they are, well, very heavily damaged or dead. With the new Phoenix, it seems like they just die, especially with a little bit of other gunship support. And another Phoenix tried. Takes down one mace, already worth it. And that's it. Now green also engaging with their airplanes. Alright, and all of those raptors have now gone down. I say before the last one goes down. There it goes. If it blows up, takes down your factory, damages, yeah. But at least good advice. I mean, it's John. Not a high level player, as in a very low level player, so it makes sense that you try to explain that. They probably just didn't know. Right, over here, advanced geo coming up, or like is up. So that's going to be very nice for overdrive. Grid is pretty well linked. Ring grid as well, so taking anything offline is going to be difficult. It's not as if one solar going down separates the two sides. Over here, how is your gridding? Not available. Still no overdrive over there, or like on any of these maxes. Geothermal not being used for overdrive either. It's not amazing, their overdrive and just eco. They have the middle position, and that might be keeping them alive. Bit difficult to say, of course. But in the seas, both sides, they're not doing too well. Over there, they're being hit by the amphipods significantly. Might actually be able to push in again. Doesn't seem like there are a lot of defenses there. And they are now noticing it. And that's a lot. Just two anglers and they're way back. So Phoenix can actually do a lot of damage there. Odin a lot less so. It's not exactly designed to be used against units, and it's actually completely awful against them. Oh well. What do you say? Hey, where do you go? Want to teleport? I'll make a bridge. Oh well. Anyways, over here, Mistrals. Really strong unit. Doesn't actually show their alpha damage, but it is a lot. 800 per Mistral. Of course, they still suffer against Lance. But that's fine. I mean, you have 4 Lance of your own. With a good number of mace as well, so daggers are not able to get close. What's the range on these? Yeah, mace outranging Claymore by a lot. So even if your Mistrals don't do it for you, your mace should be able to hold those off. In general, composition for the southern team is a lot better. Bulkheads have to float to fire, so aren't a big deal either. Because there was no anti-sub here again. That's probably going to cost them later on, if they keep that up. Though I don't see any ducks right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh well. Over here, New Crow is out. Going to be moving, that's fine. And spamming urchins. I was about to comment on it, but someone already did. Anyways, Shogun, 50% done. Okay. Well, like 30% done. Yeah, 40%. Over here, new reef. By the way, this is a capture drone reef. If they're able to capture Lance, that could actually be quite interesting. Though I haven't seen it used yet. So it's a little bit new for me. I mean, you never see reef normally. Do you yeah, you do also have your disarm missile still. So that's quite nice. Once again, sneaking through with... No, not actually going to push. Alright. Might be good because of these extra Phoenix coming in. But of course you didn't know that. Scythes managed to sneak through. I mean, that's a little surprising, but of course on this side they don't have that much defense. And oh no. Is it going to go down? It seems like it is. Fusion, goodbye. The other one is still alive, that's fine. But still, there are 5 more scythes. Did they spam, or like, Scout Trinity doesn't seem like it. Also, please just keep moving, scout a bit more, because it's going to be an issue. If you can take down that singularity with just one, because there is no defense close by, that's going to be very nice. This, however, facing off against scallops, that hurts. Oh, you could have done so much more damage. Not even taking down the conch, because it is armored up, of course. That singularity would have been for the taking. Just move through, and you can take it. Of course you didn't scout it, so you don't know that. But still. Don't just waste them against like such bad targets, your scythes. Because now that they know you like the sneaky, they should know to defend at least their singularity. And of course their trinity as well, but they are once again building it. By now only 93% attrition for Team Southwest, so that's not amazing anymore. And hey, no anti-sub defense for Northwest either. Revenants, they might try their best, but it doesn't really seem like it right now. Good number of urchins here though, so those should be able to hold off the sea wolves at least a little. I mean, they're not able to push this, but there isn't a whole lot there anyways, so who cares? I mean, it's a single factory, but that's about it. And over here with claymores, daggers, that's all quite well defended. Scythes once again going to try and sneak through. This side is still possible, though we're just uncovered, are being shot at by the Shogun. Need to dodge. Okay, now cloaked up once again, but watch out because they should know you're there. You have to pay a bit of attention to this and make sure they don't go into the water, because then of course they also uncloak. Sneaking through now, alright, we'll try. Over here, Revenant taking a lot of damage. 2 of them already going down it seems, and now the Swifts come in to help. 4 still alive, and are actually able to bomb the Caretaker. Quite nice, because that was able to reclaim at least a little bit. Not sure how much was in range of it. 1500. So significant amount. Revenants also were able to take down that Shogun. And next Shogun is not nearly done yet. Only like 20% done. This time around, please don't waste your scythes. Alright. Thank you very much. Right. Shogun on this side. Up as well. Reeve is also still alive. Full HP again as well. And people once again trying to bomb submerged targets. Not the best. But it's fine. Yeah, and you're not really able to push onto the shore here anymore. Are now going to start reclaiming that, because of course underwater. Oh no. Again, discovered by scallops? Don't hit that. No, no, no. Okay, maybe if you just distract them, you can sneak through. Don't show them off this match. Don't run away. The issue is, look, this is what I mean. They now know you have them. You like to use them. They will defend their important structures. But it's fine. I mean, you'll still try to deal some damage with those scythes, but look, you will probably take the fusion. There. But that's it. You will not take anything else. Also, you said like, WTF? Well, yeah. You only saw one, right? When they were attacking the... What was it? The Max? Max or pylon? You only saw one, so you should have known there were more, because you saw multiples earlier. But it's fine. Over here, Shogun is trying its best, and actually doing quite well. I mean, it's not being targeted at all. You know, they're doing quite well. The Minotaurs are stunned. You're able to take down at least one of them. It's fine. I think it's probably more of a metal donation, honestly. 3.4k reclaim there now. And of course in range of the enemy caretaker, so they will actually reclaim that as well. But it's not awful. What do you see? Can you spot the factory here? Yeah, maybe. If you use swifts or something, you can. But why do you need that? Who wants nuke? Oh no. Do they have anti-nuke? Because yes, they had one earlier, they said. How many nukes? One? Yes, just one. I don't actually see any anti-nukes on the other side. So, no, there is one right somewhere here where my mouth was. The game tries to tell me. There it is. Right, that one does cover a significant part of the map. Defense your front. And there is not a whole lot in the back. Just a little bit of eco, just a couple of maxes, not even anything to overdrive. No singularities on your team. So it's fine. That's not going to work. Blind firing nukes doesn't work. It just doesn't. Of course, taking down like these hovers and all that, like sure, it's 14,000 value. That would have been worth it. And oh no, goodbye goodbye nuke due to the anti-nuke. No one saw that coming. Right. So what did we learn? That's right, don't fire nukes blindly at the enemy base. Especially now that you know they have anti-nukes. Now you're never going to repeat that. Okay. Good. So, on this side. If you engage... that's still going to be difficult with claymores and all that. You can't engage that. It's all spread out, so your Shogun has a bit of a hard time as well. Yeah. Difficult to engage against this with your current units, I'd say. Mistrals would probably be fine. But then you have to... well, the issue of lance, though there aren't that many. So sniping lance with your Shogun and then moving in with Mistrals is probably the easiest. Though of course not exactly easy. Claymores are in the back, so those... well, couple of daggers are not able to move in. And hey, there it is. They got a steal. They got a conversion. A conversion by the reef. Very nice. I wonder how strong it actually is. I mean, against things like grizzlies or lance, it's really nice, I can imagine. But it might just be better to have the firepower of a Shogun. Though, of course, Shogun is also a lot more expensive. And doesn't have the disarm. So maybe it's just good against striders and things like that, where you can disarm it and then try capturing it while your drones are not being shot at. That might work. I'm not sure. Anyways. Envoy is now shooting over here. What's your, like, radar looking like? That doesn't really look like a very good radar coverage to me. You don't have any owls or anything, so you don't know which units are the lance. Because if you would be able to target those with your envoys, it would be a lot better. Other way around, radar up to this point due to the radar over there. So actually knows pretty much everything here. And hey, patrolling fleas and all that, so scythes will probably not be able to move in there anytime soon. Cerberus is under fire, and oh, those units are gone. Were those just fleas? I think so, with how quickly they went down. And claymores against sea wolves. Claymore, of course, needs, well, does most of its damage due to AoE, but still, it's designed to fight raiders, so sea wolf isn't exactly the best to target claymore. Not that many mistrals here either, if there are any. Yeah, 3 of them, that's definitely not many. So claymore is a pretty good answer to what they have here. Odin moving forward with the rest of the Air Force. Going after a geothermal, advanced geo. Alright, great target for it, I will say. Are you also able to get there though? Well, there comes the Odin. Double Odin even, so that should be fine. Doesn't drop the bomb, but it will hit anyways. Right? Boom. No, it doesn't that hit, but the other one does. So geothermal will still die. Taking down the shield and all that is still nice though. And nice indeed. Second Odin takes the geothermal down. First one almost did with its, well, death explosion. Though I don't know how strong that technically is. Would that have been able to do that? Typical damage plus the bomb. I'm not even sure if it tells you though. The like death explosion. I don't see it at least. Because that's thermite bomb. No. I don't think it actually shows you the damage a unit does on like impact. Right. Bit of an issue this. On the other hand, is it? Not sure. Though, doing quite well with just a couple of units. Of course it was like double or triple grizzly, which is expensive. But hey, it did force these units back. Oh well. Now just retreat, because now you know you can't survive. Scallop needs to defend that grizzly, it's not doing that. And because of that, well, sea wolves will have their go with the grizzly. Scallop going down to the little shogun and or envoy. Not sure which one actually got the last shot off, but that's fine. A lot of reclaim in the sea though, and I don't think either team is trying to clean that up. There is one quill moving in, but that's it. No, there are a couple of quills moving in. But this one isn't even going to reclaim. These 3 quills are alright, so you are going to try. The nice thing about sea is that wrecks don't get like trampled, so a lot of reclaim just sits there on the sea floor. And yeah, a lot of reclaim. 2000 should be for northwest at least, and this 6000 actually should just be for south. Well, wait, they're both called west? Game. Northwest? Southwest. I think they should be northeast, right? No one spawned there. They all spawned on this side. How is this northwest? I don't get it. I only now realize. Anyways, middle. Haven't really looked at it in a long time. Lucifers are gone. You say that? But soon, there is another. Though it will still take like quite a bit of time. Shield wall moving in, but with possibility of disarm rockets. from Reef and just Shoguns and all that. Shield shouldn't be able to do a whole lot. Grizzlies to soak the damage as well from the Felons. So I don't think Shield Ball is going to do a whole lot. You do. That's a good number of Revenants, and that's a very dead Reef. Almost a dead Shogun as well. Not quite. Should really focus on it though. No, it should focus on this one. Split focus would have been even better, but both go down anyways. And most of them run out and survive. Did you stun? Doesn't look like you stunned. Why did you fire that? How many are you going to fire? 1, 2, 3? No, just one it seems. Why do you think that's going to work? You did do some damage, I will give you that. Yeah, I mean, why is the nuke in the same place where it's been anti-killed before? Or like when there's no anti-killed. Or stunned, or, well, whatever. Honestly, it did do a little bit of damage. I don't think it was worth it. But still, you tried your best, and I guess that counts. Though that really was just a wasted nuke. You should have known that. What are you drawing over there? Oh, a lot of fusions. Sure. Not exactly efficient eco, generally. I mean, Singularity is a lot better for Overdrive. But Overdrive is Overdrive, and that means better eco. Grid is linked pretty decently. I mean, this isn't gridded, this isn't either. So it could be better. But you do have a little bit of grid going on. This side they do as well. And this Singularity is still not up because it's only focused by a single, seemingly like low priority caretaker. So, now you're actually going to fire at like Bertha Mountain with a couple of missiles. And you will take down the Bertha, that's fine. And the rest of the shots go. Are wasted by the skiller. It's fine. Well, it's not fine. Wasting that many shots is never good. But at least you killed your target. Let's keep it at that. Detriment coming up, though I don't think that's going to be up anytime soon. And are you going to sneak through with those daggers? You can. They have a lot of owls, so they should notice you, but you are fast. That's the benefit you have. You are fast. Daggers are a lot of quick. Being caught the other daggers are catching up, and you are of course in the big ball, so that's not ideal. Hunters can't follow. So hey, I mean, you are managing to get the shore and all that, and you can take down one max. What else though? You'll soon slow down because of terrain issues probably. And Swifts are also cleaning you up shortly. So it didn't do a whole lot. But it was definitely an attempt. A very good attempt even. Maybe? Decent attempt. So, why is there an Athena there specifically? Wow, slow down. Well, lag. Not sure why there is an Athena there, reclaiming that. If it was resurrecting, I mean, maybe I could understand, but it's not. And hey, actually killing an anti-nuke. That's interesting. And, oh, they're actually targeting an area that's kinda good to target. Units are being pulled back. No, they're not. Well, a little bit maybe. Watch out, please. There is 34,000 value over here. Now pulling back. 34,000 becomes... Okay, 34. It was fine. I felt like that could have been really risky at least. Also, there is 34,000 value over there. That's a lot. Other side now. Nuke being launched, or no, that's your own nuke because you're being pressured there. It does make sense. Yeah, it does. And they will not have an anti-nuke in range. So I guess that's good. But what are you actually targeting? 5 buoys? Your own crab that's heavily damaged? And then here, like, oh, this could end in disaster. 2 nukes are being launched. One of them takes down the enemy units because it was actually by like northwest team, and the other one is anti-nuked. That was good because 34,000 to less than 2,000 value. Oh my, that was a good nuke. 60% attrition all of a sudden. Though of course that's after the game. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Northwest should have had a lot more overdrive, but they didn't. And because of that, eco was actually really similar.